In a world where truth often seems stranger than fiction, could a single figure cause immense chaos and deception? Who is the Dajjal, and why is his emergence one of the most feared prophecies in Islam? Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Naseeha Studio. Today in this video we're going to talk about one of the most fascinating and important ideas in Islamic teachings about the end of the world, the Dajjal. This character is similar to the Antichrist in Christianity, representing lies, evil, and disorder. We'll look into who the Dajjal is and the deep impact his appearance would have according to Islamic beliefs. Who is the Dajjal? The Dajjal is a figure in Islamic eschatology often described as a false messiah who will appear before the day of judgment to deceive and lead people astray. The term Dajjal is derived from the Arabic word dajjala, meaning to lie or deceive. According to Islamic beliefs, the Dajjal is said to perform miraculous feats, such as healing the sick and controlling the weather, which will deceive many into believing he is divine. The Dajjal is characterized as one-eyed, with his right eye described as being impaired or blind, and his left eye as being like a protruding grape. This physical attribute is a significant marker in identifying him as a figure of deceit. Islamic texts also describe various other aspects of his appearance and behavior that are out of the norm. Beliefs about the Dajjal vary slightly among different Islamic traditions, but generally he is expected to emerge during a time of widespread unrest and turmoil. He will gain a large following and create a period of great tribulation. Eventually, he will be defeated by Prophet Isa in Islam, who will return to earth, affirming true faith and ushering in a period of peace. The Dajjal's role in Islamic teachings. The Dajjal is more than just a troublemaker. He is the ultimate test of faith for believers. He will show up when people are losing faith and there's a lot of confusion. His time will be marked by his false miracles and attempts to deceive people. How he will arrive and what he will do. The Dajjal will appear during a very difficult time, claiming to be a god and asking for people's worship. He will rule for 40 days, during which time will seem to change. One day will feel as long as a year, another as a month, and another as a week, with the remaining days being normal. He will travel around the world quickly, spreading his deceptive influence. End of the Dajjal. According to Islamic prophecy, Prophet Isa in Islam, will return to earth, landing in eastern Damascus with a spear, and he will defeat the Dajjal. This victory is crucial as it shifts the battle from deception to true faith, leading to a time of peace and spiritual awakening. The prophecies and predictions. There are various crucial predictions about his emergence, the conditions of the world leading up to it, and the eventual resolution. Signs of his coming. Before the arrival of the Dajjal, a series of both minor and major signs will manifest, setting the stage for his emergence. These signs paint a picture of a world in moral and social decay, marked by widespread confusion and loss of clear guidance. Minor signs. These include a general decline in religious practice, the prevalence of dishonesty, and the breakdown of family ties. Natural disasters, economic instability, and wars will increase, creating fear and desperation among people. Major signs. Among the most significant major signs are the 3 landslides in the east, west, and Arabian Peninsula, the smoke, and the rising of the sun from the west. These events will shake the foundations of human certainty and pave the way for the Dajjal's deceptive allure, the period of his reign. The reign of the Dajjal is one of the most fascinating aspects of Islamic eschatology. It is characterized by a series of supernatural events and deceptive miracles aimed at testing the faith of all living beings. Duration and deception. His reign will reportedly last 40 days, with the first day being as long as a year, the second as long as a month, the third as long as a week, and the subsequent days as normal days. During this time, the Dajjal will claim to be a god and will show great signs and wonders. Global influence. He will travel rapidly across the earth from city to city, except for Mecca and Medina, which will be barred to him. Angels will guard these holy cities. His influence will extend to all corners of the globe, attracting followers from among those disillusioned with or indifferent to their faith. Confrontation and demise. The climax of the Dajjal's narrative is marked by his confrontation with Prophet Isa, who will descend from heaven in Damascus. His hair will be long and appear as though it is wet, glistening with what looks like water drops falling from it. Yet, it will not be wet, wearing 2 garments lightly dyed with saffron and placing his hands on the wings of 2 angels. Battle at the Gate of Lud. Prophet Isa will pursue the Dajjal and eventually confront him at the Gate of Lud, near modern-day Tel Aviv. It will be there that Prophet Isa will slay the Dajjal, ending his reign of deceit. Restoration of peace. Following the demise of the Dajjal, Prophet Isa will unite the world under true faith, bringing an era of spiritual purity and peace. This period will be marked by prosperity and justice, with faith restored and the deceptions of the Dajjal dispelled. The Islamic response. Islam equips its followers with a robust framework to confront the Dajjal's emergence, focusing on spiritual resilience and communal unity. Spiritual preparations. Muslims are encouraged to deepen their knowledge about the Dajjal, recognizing his traits and the signs of his arrival to effectively resist his deception. Regular prayers and recitations, especially the first 10 verses of Surah Al-Kahf, are emphasized as they provide spiritual protection against falsehood and guide believers to steadfastness. Practical preparations. Strengthening bonds within the Muslim community is crucial to avoid isolation and division, which the Dajjal might exploit. Some teachings also suggest relocating to safeguarded areas like Mecca and Medina during his emergence, as these cities are prophesied to be protected from his influence. The role of Jesus, Isa. Jesus plays a pivotal role in the ultimate defeat of the Dajjal. According to Islamic teachings, Jesus will return to earth, descending in Damascus, and will lead the faithful against the Dajjal. He will confront and defeat the Dajjal, thereby ending his reign of terror and ushering in a period of peace and divine justice. Through these guidelines, Islam not only prepares its adherents to face the Dajjal, but also strengthens their day-to-day faith and moral integrity, ensuring readiness against all forms of deception and adversity. The broader implications. The concept of the Dajjal in Islam extends beyond the portrayal of an end-time adversary. It encapsulates deep moral and ethical lessons that resonate with individual believers and society at large. This narrative underscores the timeless battle between truth and falsehood, emphasizing the need for continual vigilance to discern and uphold the truth in all aspects of life. The Dajjal represents the epitome of deception, teaching the importance of discernment when truth is often clouded by falsehood. This story reinforces the necessity for strong faith and moral clarity, especially in times when these virtues are under test by rapid societal changes and technological advancements. Furthermore, Dajjal's story challenges believers to reflect on their actions and the integrity of their faith. It prompts introspection on how faith is practiced daily and how one interacts with the temptations and moral complexities of the modern world. In today's world, filled with misinformation, digital tricks, and tough moral choices, the story of the Dajjal holds significant meaning as a symbol of the forces that mislead and manipulate societies. It acts as a warning about the deep deception possible with modern technology and highlights the critical need to uphold transparency and truth. Ultimately, it reminds believers that the most significant tests of faith are often subtle and that true faith manifests through consistent righteousness and a steadfast commitment to truth. Through its teachings on the Dajjal, Islam not only prepares its followers for future trials, but also equips them to navigate present-day challenges with faith and foresight, ensuring they are ready to face life's trials and contribute positively to the moral fabric of society. The truth about Dajjal in Islamic teachings is more than just a prophecy about the end times. It provides valuable lessons on the importance of keeping faith and being aware of deception. This figure is a major test, urging believers to stay true and strong in their faith, even when faced with great deception. Learning about the Dajjal helps Muslims understand how crucial it is to recognize lies and misleading information, which is especially important in today's world full of false news and moral confusion. The lessons from the Dajjal not only prepare Muslims for possible future events, but also help them deal with everyday life challenges. They encourage Muslims to build a strong, informed faith that can handle the complexities of modern life. Ultimately, these teachings ensure that Muslims hold on to the values of truth and goodness, no matter what, helping them to live righteously according to Islamic principles. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. If you enjoyed this video and found it interesting, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more content celebrating the Islamic heritage. Your support really helps spread these important stories and teachings. We hope that Allah brings peace, happiness, and success to you and your family.